Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Back once more with another daily live stream, and we have again quite significant updates to cover with Kaspa today. Now, I'd hoped by the time they started the stream that we'd see the Kraken word search come through. It hasn't come through yet. I'm hoping while I'm doing this stream I can refresh my Twitter page and we'll see an announcement. I've been doing it repetitively. 3 minutes ago they made a new post about a limit order. Still not seeing anything about a word search yet, which is frustrating, but hopefully that'll be coming through as the stream goes on. If not, make no mistake, the moment the announcement is made from Kraken, which it should come through today, I'll be putting the post in my free Discord server, link in the description on my homepage and also in the chat. But be it as it may, we've got a lot more news to cover as per usual regarding real world developments, of course, regarding a lot of Kaspa updates as well. Going back over the smart contract talk from Tom Polinsky that I went through briefly yesterday. I got a bit more of a TLDR about it now. I've read through it a lot more, understand it a lot more now. Also, another dev, Michael Sutton, addressing some of the listing concerns, which, you know, gives a bit of clarity as well, and of course much more. So as always, enjoy these streams, leave a like, share with your friends and subscribe for more. Jay Honey again back here every day. Shout out to my man. Afternoon folks, interesting day when you're educating a researcher of the commercial Bitcoin mining company about tech behind Kaspa. You are very right. That's of course referring to Marathon, especially 1,000 miles away across the ponds in Georgia. I mean, yeah, it is a great day, of course, as always in crypto. And well, saying that, Kaspa, of course, seems to be the most bipolar, most frustrating asset in this market right now. On the daily time frame, it's now valued at 12.23 cents, down 4.73% on the daily time frame. This is following Bitcoin, which is currently correcting right now, almost 3% on the daily time frame, now valued at just short of 88k. There are some assets that are doing quite well, seemingly, like Miria. Right now, it's up 12%, which is concerning, which is surprising to me, actually, because Miria, being one of the gaming tokens, recently got delisted on OKX. Yeah, it's still performing quite well, so maybe the OKX fumbled there, who knows. XRP as well has been, additionally, also being, I don't know, it's pumping. And for me, I mean, I hold XRP, so I'm not upset by that, but I'm also surprised because there's not been any significant developments with XRP. No new listings, no lawsuit developments, nothing of that sort. So it's just starting to increase in value. So I'm sure XRP holders also have a bigger bag than me in particular, are very happy about that. Of course, though, we're talking about Kaspa, mainly Kaspa in this stream. We talk about everything, of course, including in my Discord server, but again, mainly Kaspa. And we've got some big news to cover with Kaspa as per usual. Kaspa 4, good evening to you too, my man. Hopefully you're doing well as well. I'm fantastic. Free Breaker, legend, still to live streaming daily as promised. You know it. Here every single day, nothing's going to stop me. Thoughts on current BERT pump out of the lows, reverse head and shoulders pattern printing. I have not looked too deeply into, you know, the chart, so to speak, of these KRC20 tokens. I do actually have a post regarding, you know, memes here, which I think is, where is it? This one here. Yeah, this one here from CoinCode, which is, I completely agree with wholeheartedly, is once Kaspa picks the momentum all up, all the KRC20 token coins will start flying as well. Very short and simple post, but to me, that's what I've been reiterating. The way I see KRC20 tokens and Kaspa is sort of like a seesaw. When the tokens first came out on the 15th of September, we saw a correction in Kaspa because all the money flowing into KRC20. Kaspa had this amazing pump last week or a few days ago, up, you know, from the bottom down here to top here of 60%, and all the money therefore flooded out of KRC20 tokens. And now we can see the tokens seemingly are doing a lot better now, and that's probably because, I mean, for the most part, again, some of them are still down, of course, but for the most part, we're seeing them do a bit better for the across the kind of more even distribution, which to me maybe to me signifies that Kaspa's correcting because now people are going back to the meme tokens. That's where all the adoptions at again. Again, it's what I said yesterday in my stream as well. If we get the Kraken confirmation today with Kaspa will start flying, in my opinion. But as we still have no announcement at all from Kraken, therefore FUD, uncertainty, Kaspa is continuing to correct. I said I'd like to believe the bottom for Kaspa is going to probably be at 11.5 cents, but again, time will tell. It seems to be correcting towards this next support level of 12 cents. But yeah, I think KRC20 tokens for me, again, natural right now is at 27 million. It peaked at 73 or something like that. So should, again, not financial advice, but should you get into natural right now and you return to all-time highs, which is something that I think it will definitely do. I think natural has the potential to reach 1 billion this cycle, but let's say all-time highs, that's still a 3x from here. And then 1 billion would be absolutely insane from here. I can't even do the quick math in my head, but the adoption for these meme tokens are still very much alive. But right now, 800,000 24-hour trading volume, which is still quite good at just short of 3 million market cap. Kango, 1.5 million 24-hour trading volume. Conan, 1.1. Nachos, just short of 700,000. Like, the adoption for these big ones are still very much alive, these top 6 in particular. The other ones have seemingly fallen off a little bit. Even, Kaspa's still, Kaspa's fallen off a little bit, but I think even though Kaspa's still doing pretty well, I'd like to believe as well. And a lot of these are still starting to get listings more and more. I don't think we have any more. I think the reason why these memes are slowing down a little bit now is because of Kaspa price action, but also because these memes haven't been getting as many listings recently. We had all the massive quick listings from many of the exchanges, from Coinex to Bitmart to XT to even some from Pionex. But Pionex only listed Nacho right now. I think they're planning to list more. I can imagine they were listing more. But yeah, once you get more listings coming through faster and faster, these memes will start flying again. It's just a matter of being patient, really. Again, don't be emotional, be logical. Talk with delay, my man. Welcome back to the stream. What's up, my man? What is your take on Sui Chain? Do you advise to buy? I do not advise anything. I am not a financial advisor. I'm simply a financial reporter. I'm a content creator. That is it. Me personally, I do hold Sui. I bought Sui around, I think, 1.86. I bought Sui somewhere around here. And I held it. And, you know, I'm up quite well right now. I've made my money from Sui. I did then I rotated my Sui profits, not like a portion of it. I rotated those profits into another L1 DeFi protocol called C, which I have a lot more belief in C and its ROI than I do in Sui. That's just me personally, again, not financial advice, but I think Sui is going to be a very, very good project and has like a better ROI than Sui, than C. C has better than Sui. But in saying that, the way I see it is Sui is a very, very, but right now Sui is a very, very big L1, you know, currently number 14. It's quickly climbing the rankings of CoinMarketCap because it has VC backing. And the VC backing is helping it, you know, get the price action up quicker and quicker, getting the listings it needs. It has all the major listings, to my knowledge. I know it has Binance. Yeah, it's got all the major listings to my knowledge. So yeah, Sui is just going up higher and higher because it has VC back. It has the money, therefore, to get the price going up quicker and quicker. And because it's its first cycle as well, Sui is one that probably will continue to rise in price. I don't have a price target for it. I'm just holding for this cycle, and I'll sell when I feel like I'm ready to. Right now, I've already made money on it, and I'll probably continue to make money on it. I think it's one that will have the chance to go up higher. You know, it's just short of $10 billion market cap. It probably will go higher from here, but again, not financial advice. The ones that I hold in terms of, again, I hold Sui. The one that I have more faith in is C. But of course, my biggest holding by far is Kaspa, because I think it has the best ROI as a mid to big cap project in this space. Even though its price is down right now, for me, Kaspa is just one that I think is, with what is due to come, if you've got updates regarding 10 BPS, smart contracts, obviously KRC20, top tier exchanges, you name it, Marathon as well, increasing their holdings, all that sort of stuff is going to help Kaspa fly higher and higher. Also, is it a good news Marathon buying Kaspa in their current holding? Okay, sorry, bit of a brain fart. Yeah. Yes. Personally, George, I think that Marathon buying and holding and increasing the allocation of Kaspa is a good thing because, again, Marathon is, you know, it's a Wall Street. It's the biggest Bitcoin mining company, and they've also got very close connections to Wall Street. And they are holding more and more. And actually, in that regard here, Kaspa Silver put out a post saying, "Hey, Marathon investors, have you realized that you've got exposure to 108 million Kaspa?" These people are, these people are predominantly Bitcoin miners, of course. That's what Marathon do, but they're holding Kaspa and they're holding more and more of it. They've increased their allocation of Kaspa by, I think, 19 million Kaspa in the span of 3 months. Which I know that means it's less decentralized, but again, you're seeing a big company, Wall Street, getting more access to Kaspa, big investors getting access to Kaspa. And Shai put out a post here saying, people who speculate about Marathon's holdings, and without knowing that as a publicly traded company, they have to report their yield, sales, and holdings, have no business making theories about the market. Point being is, one thing that Fred Thiel, the CEO of Marathon, stated is that they could sell their Kaspa to buy more Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying they won't, they may do. But point being is they are a business, they want to make money, and right now they see more profit in Kaspa mining than they do in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, of course, has a very, very good rally right now. Incredible, just short of 90k right now. It may be more profitable. I haven't checked into it in too much detail, but it may be now more profitable than Kaspa. But I still think Kaspa has that slight edge. And when Kaspa has its run, Marathon are going to be happy, and all of us will equally be happy. And also, the miners in general will be happy that you'll start making profit again from mining Kaspa. So, as much as it scares you, I understand that. Short answer is it's a good thing, in my personal belief at least. Pump the like, let's go. You know it. XRP got listed on Robinhood. Yeah, I saw that. XRP got listed on Robinhood alongside the likes of Pepe. I put a post of this in my free Discord server, talking about the fact that it was not just XRP, it was also I'm going to try and find the post real quick. It was XRP alongside Pepe, Solana, and Cardano. All those 4 getting listed on Robinhood. That's potentially the main reason, actually, for why XRP is pumping, because it's getting the increased exposure from Robinhood. Robinhood's not like a major exchange, so to speak. Like, it's not Coinbase, but it's a very big US exchange that has been. To my knowledge, again, it's essentially a stock company exchange, but they expanded to crypto. That's when they had problems with the SEC, because they expanded to crypto. But either way, they've continued going at it time and time again, and now they're getting these listings more and more, and that's helping the price of these assets, and also, the adoption of crypto all in all. Crypto's market cap has been soaring higher and higher. It's broken 3 trillion now. It's looking really, really good, and there's a belief that crypto's going to go higher from here. When do you think Kraken and Binance would list Kaspa, this year or next? Good question, George. Kraken, there's a strong belief. I'm going to refresh the page again and hope, but there's a strong belief that Kraken should be listing Kaspa this month. I believe that Kraken will list Kaspa this year. I'm not sure about this month. We'll have to wait and see, because again, Kraken, we saw a post yesterday, my stream yesterday, where Jim, a very well-known name in the community for Kaspa, put a post about trust the process, Kaspa x Kraken, and Kraken Exchange put the eyes. I was like, looky here. But this happened in the past with somebody else doing the same thing, and Kraken Pro did the very same thing. Now, Kraken Exchange, obviously, is the actual Kraken Exchange, so that might be more credible. But Kraken Pro is the Twitter forum, Twitter page that actually does the listings. So again, until we see the actual announcement, we just have to wait and see. I want to see it happen this stream. I want to see it happen today. If not, then I don't know why today all they decide not to list their word search to me. They do it every Thursday, and I'm waiting for it. It's like they're late to it right now, and it's frustrating me. Well, I say frustrating me. Again, it's the uncertainty. Like, I know Kraken is going to list Kaspa. I know Binance is going to list Kaspa. I know Coinbase will list Kaspa. It's going to take time. That's the problem. But in the long term, I'm not bothered by it. And actually, in that regard, then, before I get to the rest of the questions, let's get into some of the posts from none other than Michael Sutton, one of the lead developers for Kaspa. So, we got this post here from Michael Sutton stating, I can't help but share a technical point of view. Although he's not involved in any Kaspa exchange integration for years now, he's not really involved, so it's based on purely speculation. He has still got a lot of knowledge in the space, so his speculation has some credibility behind it, as we should know. Now, he states here, large exchanges need to operate at scale. Combine this with a new type of technology and you'll realize that it may take a while to make the connection between 2 different tech stacks. A large exchange cannot, for instance, rely on a CLI wallet service designed with single user usage in mind. Now, what does that mean? A CLI wallet. well, what that basically means, a CLI wallet means command line interface, which is a base tool that allows users to interact with a crypto wallet. So it's designed for users who prefer a text-based interface and have a strong understanding of technical concepts. So it allows you to create, import, and manage multiple cryptocurrency addresses, sending and receiving crypto transactions. So again, there's quite a lot in regards to it, like private key management and stuff like that as well. Also, that's quite important. But CLI wallet services are often preferred by technical users who value flexibility and those sort of factors as well. But a large exchange cannot rely on that sort of stuff with a single user usage in mind, because they have so many people to cater for. They need to make sure the wallet operations can withstand a huge amount of addresses and UTXOS, as well as many parallel deposit/withdrawal operations. The reason why small exchanges therefore could list Kaspa sooner than these tier ones is because they haven't got to focus as much on. Again, they're not got as much credibility as the tier ones, so they could, I guess, cut corners if they decided to do that. Again, maybe not the right choice of words, but theorizing here. But more importantly is these small exchanges can rely on CLI wallets, which then means they can list Kaspa quicker. The big exchanges can't, because they have too much volume, too many people to cater to. He can go on, but the point is clear: software systems can become complex at scale. And when you connect a new technology to such a scalable system, it needs to adhere to higher standards and to sometimes be implemented with a different mindset. So again, it comes down to the point of Kaspa being a relatively new technology that is unique. Not even relatively new, it is new technology. Block DAG, never seen before, it's very unique. It takes them a while to understand it and then find a way to implement it into their systems. And they have to do it in another way that's not usually done. They can't do it where other exchanges do with these CLI wallets. They have to do it in a way that's going to cater to everybody. Now the thread goes on a little bit of then talking back and forth between Michael Sutton and some other people in the community. So he says, so no tier ones until Rust, which is something that I'll be saying as well, because we have Rust integrated already as a soft fork, but the Rust 10 BPS hard fork migration, a hard fork can cause issues. I still believe in that fact, although Michael Sutton says, what do you mean until Rust? Mainnet is on Rust for months already, all we do is Rust. I wrote this post because I saw people say it can't be the tech barrier taking time because so many small exchanges have done it already. So yes, in that regard then, it's not the tech barrier, it's more so just the exchanges trying to get their own software sorted out for Kaspa. We have already got confirmation from Rory O'Neill that Binance, for example, Binance have already got Kaspa integration done. So Binance are ready. Kraken, seemingly they're ready as well. That's why Kaspa's on their listing roadmap here. So they are ready. It's just a case of, why they're not here yet. Again, it's frustrating, but it's a wait and see approach. What we heard from the KEF is that they're waiting to see the bullish nature of Kaspa come back a little bit. We have no TVL, no total value locked, no assets locked up, no tokens locked up. That's not what Kaspa's about. So they need to see high volume on these exchanges to see Kaspa being worthwhile to list. Right now, Kaspa's volume is at 177 million, which has dropped down quite considerably over the past couple of days or so. But if you look at it more closely, we saw the volume go to a level that was like spike on the 5th of September. Oh yeah, 5th of September. Yeah. And no, 5th of August, apologies. On the 5th of August, we saw it spike to 500 million. And in more recent times, we've seen it spike quite considerably as well. We've seen it go as high as that as well in the past. But it's a case of right now, Kaspa's volume, with the Kaspa volume going up more and more, that'll be the information that these tier ones need to believe that Kaspa is worthwhile listing. Of course, us as retailers, we want to get in when it's cheap, there's not enough going on with it, so we buy it at the dips and let it go up. We don't want to chase candles. These exchanges, they want to be in the early part of the candle to then send that candle higher. So in basically just rounding off what Michael Sutton says here regarding exchanges, it usually measures in man years. He doesn't know the exchange software, so he wouldn't be a good enough way to answer it. But he's saying here, I don't know the ins and outs of all of it. I don't know what the exchanges have for software-wise, but I know there are certain features because they have so much volume, they have at such a massive scale, they can't do what small exchanges do. They have to do a different method, which can take longer and can take ages. Kaspa Guru here puts it, how many man-hours or years will it take for Coinbase to properly integrate, audit and approve compliance regulations for Kaspa? Because Cardano, for example, they launched in September 2017 and became available to trade on Coinbase in March 2021, 42 months later. Kaspa launched in November 2021, so 42 man-hours would bring Coinbase to listing around May 2025. Does that seem plausible? We have to wait and see. We don't know if Coinbase have been trying to work with Kaspa since the get-go. We don't know that. We do know that Coinbase funded the research for Kaspa with DAG Labs. We know that there's a lot of Coinbase leading members who believe and are bullish on Kaspa. We do now have confirmation from the likes of the KII, thanks to their open letter to Coinbase, and now Coinbase are actively working with Kaspa to get their listing up and running. Now, does that mean they've been doing it in secret the whole time and just ignore them to bide their time? Or whether it means that now they're finally doing it now, we have to wait 4 years from now? Again, we can't say for sure. It's a problem right now in this space. It's a lack of clarity. Again, what causes projects' price to correct is FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And right now, this Coinbase, in particular Coinbase situation with Kaspa, is full of uncertainty, full of doubt. Wouldn't say fear so much, because I think all of us here believe that it is inevitable Kaspa will get listed on Coinbase in due time, but it's uncertainty and doubt of when is it going to happen, like why has it not happened yet, all this sort of stuff here. We have an explanation here from Michael Sutton on why it's not happened so much so, because again they had to do it at scale, they have a different method to do so, but why it's not happened yet, again we have to wait and see. I've got a notification here, please tell me it's Kraken. No, who is it? Okay, cool. I'm waiting Kraken to list. I'm hoping I see a notification come up here and it's Kraken. I'm praying for it. But either way, yes, that's one of the key factors regarding the developers talking about tier ones, mainly here from Michael Sutton here, just explaining his insight, his speculation on why tier ones are like to Kaspa yet. We know they're coming, right? We do know. KF gave a lot of insider information regarding these tier ones. You know, Kraken gearing up, allegedly rumours are happening this month. That comes to KF. Again, it's not confirmation, but it's a reliable source, so that's good to hear. We know Coinbase are now actively working with Kaspa thanks to the KRI, which is good to hear finally. When it will come out though, it's tough to say. I still do believe 10 BPS, which 10 BPS will be happening in Q1 2025, George. So that's about 4 months or so from now, maybe even earlier if we're lucky. We did have some very, very big announcements from Michael Sutton here, talking about the significant developments towards this 10 BPS of hard fork migration here, about the fact that, you know, this PR is a huge milestone for Kaspa and its script engine in particular, because it ends up, they implement some key features allowing for these smart contracts to come into factor soon enough. And in terms of Crescendo roadmap, this was the last major milestone before moving to a 10 BPS node configuration and spec stage. So they're in the final endgame now for getting this 10 BPS migration up and running onto the mainnet, which is a hard fork. And as I was mentioning before I went on a bit of a tangent, hard forks tend to be a period of, again, FUD. Hard forks, I think, are very important to help a project evolve and grow. But because hard forks, you're literally rejigging the whole code effectively, reshaping the actual platform itself. It makes it more susceptible to, again, if there's issues in the code that weren't addressed and weren't looked through thoroughly, that could cause issues when it comes out. And of course, exchanges have that project listed. So for example, we could just say right now, KuCoin, right, who lists Kaspa right now, or even MEXC, although people are happy with MEXC right now, which I understand. They list Kaspa right now. If Kaspa mess up, God forbid, touch wood, if Kaspa somehow mess up this hard fork migration to get the Rust 10 BPS actually working on the mainnet, that will cause problems on all exchanges for Kaspa, and Kaspa will definitely crash. Again, crash being over 10% correction. I'm not saying it's going to die, I'm saying it'll definitely crash. But the way Kaspa's going about it so thoroughly, so methodically, I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. Again, they're taking it time and time again. They're giving themselves 6 months to do it. They have everything already done pretty much. They're just making sure they do it really methodically and very slowly, but also correctly. They got the information and the coding implemented that will allow smart contracts to come on in the future. Essential features like opcodes, which is very, very good to see. And now they've gone to the next step, that's happening in Q1 2025, and after the hard fork, when, again, if codes go wrong, that could be a problem. Also makes them susceptible to bad actors. People want to try to take advantage. Once the hard fork is done, that will mean, nothing, there won't be a problem of sort that could occur, or less of a chance of so. That could be also a key factor that exchanges are waiting for. So when Michael Sutton's saying here, what do you mean Rust? Rust is on the mainnet right now, which is good, but that was a soft fork. Just make sure Rust is on the mainnet. So that's good. So that is true. But the 10 ppf is going to be a hard fork, because the Rust on the mainnet, the Rust that happened is mainly targeting the miners. The soft fork was mainly for the miners to actually adhere to. The 10 ppf migration will be a hard fork, meaning that also we have to change that as well. Although we don't have to do anything, because it's going to be up to when I say we, I mean the exchanges. The exchanges have to change what they're doing. Right now they haven't had to do anything. It's just the miners. But anyways, that was the bit of the understanding behind that. 10 ppf coming very, very soon. And that will be a very, very big thing for Kaspa. And then we also have, in continuation of the developments with smart contracts, here we had this post, this Kaspa research thing from Polinsky himself, hashtag Kaspa's founder, our Lord and Savior, if you will. Now, I did again put a much more structured TDL breakdown in my free Discord server. Again, a link in the chat description and also on my YouTube homepage, covering what this post was effectively about. This whole talk about smart contracts. Of course, we did have confirmation that allegedly KaspaBot will be soon launching $1 million or a 7-figure fund specifically dedicated to help the development of smart contract, which I know KaspaBot has some FUD around it itself right now with them, 5% transaction fees, therefore selling Kaspa, therefore you're not happy with it. But if they're, funding 7 figures, $1 million to help smart contracts, I think they get a grace in my book personally. Also, we have confirmation from the likes of Crypto Aspect that the project for the smart contract protocol is going to be called Sparkle, which is estimated to be launched by summer 2025, which is 6 to 8 months from now. So we're not going to see 10 BPS coming in 4 months, and then maybe 2 to 4 months after that we'll have smart contracts, which might be late into the bull cycle, but I think the bull cycle will still definitely be going by then. So that might be another major catalyst to help Kaspa get the next leg up. It won't probably get the massive adoption it needs, because it will be late into the cycle, but it's going to help it lay its foundation properly for the whole bear cycle following that into the next bull cycle, should go parabolic in my opinion. Even this bull cycle, I still think it'll be a very big bull cycle for Kaspa. I think with smart contracts and 10 BPS and tier 1s, Kaspa will definitely surpass $2. Again, not financial advice, my own opinion, but I believe $2 is the bare minimum for Kaspa in the cycle, which right now, from its current price target of around, 12.5 cents, round up to 20 cents just for sake of keep. That's quite comfortably a 10x from here and over that. Of course, I think Kaspa can go much higher, we'll have to wait and see. But a big news about smart contracts as well, Project Sparkle in particular, is that Project Sparkle will also provide a way for these KRC20 tokens to migrate to smart contracts, which is massive. We'll see them, shift from KRC20 tokens to being smart contracts, which is very, very big news, helping them in their adoption as well, again on other platforms, I'm sure. Now, in this post from hashtag, from Polinsky himself, it basically covers, a technical post here on layer 1/layer 2 designs, atomic possibility, and much, much more. So Polinsky stated, and I quote, "Atomic possibility sounds like a nuance, but it is vital for ensuring defragmented unified shared state, which doesn't force users, there's LPs, to work in isolated rollups." So in summary of this article here, I highly recommend people reading this article. Again, link in my Discord server. Go check it out for yourself. I've got a TLDR there as well for you to understand it. But in summary of the article, he talks about the problems with async compatibility, which the two main problems are latency, where smart contracts interact through a base layer instead of directly. Therefore, that will cause delays in transactions because they're going through a middleman, the base layer, as opposed to just doing it, face to face, so to speak. So there's a problem with latency, so it may be slower, cause delays in transactions, but also with async compatibility, it will reduce atomicity. So transactions across different smart contracts may not be atomic. Therefore, if one was to fail, the others might also not be rolled back. Therefore, they would also fail. So async compatibility could be a problem. But Kaspa's solution is atomic compatibility, which is good because for Kaspa, it would have on-chain sequencing. So due to Kaspa's block DAG technology, its architecture, it enables on-chain sequencing of transactions. So all transactions within a block are processed automatically. It will have faster confirmation times, enhanced security because it's still decentralized, and improve user experience because, I mean, everyone, of course, will be happier with a near instant transaction, which is seamless because between different smart contracts and also more secure. So all in all, as Tom Plisky basically states here, smart contracts for Kaspa have a massive advantage over other blockchains because of its architecture, because it's block DAG, because it's 10 BPS incoming soon, because it's faster, more secure, and more efficient smart contract interactions than any other chain in the space. And it's going to get better from there as well. And this will allow Kaspa, therefore, to unlock even new possibilities for decentralized applications with smart contracts. Again, why the KII want Kaspa so badly and want smart contracts as well so badly, because this will allow Kaspa to really scale up to become an asset for the real world. That's why smart contracts again are so. That's another, dare I say basic understanding of why smart contracts for Kaspa are so very big. Chris Kang also mentioned again in the past that smart contracts could, indirectly stated that smart contracts for Kaspa could allow them to generate income of millions of dollars a month, because these L1s, the existing L2s, don't want to give up their centralized nature. They don't want to change their coding because they already are making hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars a month. But Kaspa is going to be much, much better. Therefore, they'll be able to generate this and then some once they get the adoption, once they get the smart contract, once they get the 10 BPS, once they get the DEX coming through, which again is coming through soon enough, I believe, from what I've heard, again, in the next few months, or next few weeks even, once they get tier 1s as well, having the adoption grow more and more, once they care liable projects, stablecoins, real estate stuff, commodities, energies, all the stuff that KRI's got involved with Kaspa, again, it's going to be very, very big. This is also why the likes of Marathon, that's why they've been holding Kaspa and increasing the allocation of Kaspa, because they also understand the technology behind it. Fred Thiel stated that Kaspa's got some very interesting technology. He's not an idiot. He might say to, on mainstream media platforms and to his shareholders or his followers that we could change Kaspa for Bitcoin, and he might do. But the way I see it is he's more likely to be saying that to deter them potentially going on an outrage because, why are you not mining only Bitcoin now? They're making more money with Kaspa right now, and Kaspa has better ROI, in my opinion. I've got 2 notifications, please. Oh, Kraken Pro post. Okay. Please, can we beg? Kaspa, there you go. Boom. Boom. That is massive. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. In the chat, in the Discord server right now. Let's go. Putting it in my chat right now. I'm seeing it right now. 2 p.m. UTC, 19th of November. That is 5 days from now. Kaspa is going on Kraken. All we're seeing here is just Kas. There's literally just Kas. They're not even trying to hide it now. Let's go. About damn time. About damn time. Ain't that something? Oh, the smile on our faces right now. Look at this. Look at Kaspa right now. I'm telling you now, watch Kaspa's chart. Kaspa's chart today and days to follow. I'm very, very sure now, again, not financial advice, but I strongly believe now Kaspa's chart is going to start making a push back to its all-time high following this FOMO. Not financial. I'm not telling you to buy into Kaspa. I'm not. Not financial advice, but this is confirmation now from Kraken. From Kraken here. From Kraken that we've now finally got a Kaspa listing. You asked a million times, here it is. Boom. Let's go. About time. I'm sure people are spamming it in the chat right now. I'm going to come down and to see it. Yep. There you go. The crossword. Here you go. Everyone's happy. Everyone's about time. Finally. And there it is. Here you go. Kaspa Vibes begins. Woohoo. Thank goodness. It's all Kaspa in the crossword. Exactly. Yeah, JV, the comments. Yeah, I'm sure I missed the comments. I must have missed the comments about Kraken confirmed. Yeah, I see it now. I apologize. I was on a tangent. I was in my groove. And I've now seen it here. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to get through the questions now and circle back to the actual again, mine's gone now. But let's go. Finally. Let's go, Kas family. About time. Well, there you go again. We're already seeing, look at Kaspa right now. It's already making a very, if we go to into the last, well, let's say 10 minutes. Go away. Look at that. The 10 minutes is going up quicker and quicker. I think we're going to see a surge from here. I believe as much we'll see a surge from here. So that's very, very good to see. So yeah, still buying, bought another 12k yesterday, hit 150k Kaspa, 200k gold now. I really do believe Kaspa will be a top crypto. Well, Johnny Taco Outdoors, my man, looks like you are good on your prediction. Looks like we're looking very comfy right now. That's why it's going up. XRP never goes up for no reason. True, XRP, and actually that's to track back again, a bit on a tangent, very quickly. It's coming back on this here, Coinbase again. We had the whole, unknown here, speaking about a few minutes ago regarding Coinbase lost in Kaspa and how long it may take. Coinbase recently just listed dog with a hat. So it's like, oh, more meme coins, really? Why weren't Kaspa listed? And that's why we've got a funny post here from Christian Ludwig saying Kaspa now identifies as a meme token. Because right now, memes are what all the adoption's at right now. Everything's just going to memes, pumping higher and higher. All memes. So as a joke, yes, Kaspa now identifies as a meme token. Either way, point being is, yeah. My whole point of saying that, so yeah, XRP and Cardano are both deemed as memes in the community for their own different reasons. Cardano is just bad, and XRP because it's not moved for ages because of a lawsuit. But yeah, either way, let's go. That's massive. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. Okay. 100k Kasparov and holding. Big up to you, my man. 100k and holding. Let's go. Dolphin in here. Let's see. Buy more. Well, I'm just saying now, this is going to look, it's going to be a very healthy candle. I'm waiting to see where the fudges are at. I'm sure they're lurking somewhere. I'm sure there was a message loaded up saying, oh, why is Kaspa still dumping? Yeah, well, that was temporary. What a great time to start streaming. 40 minutes in, and now we get the Kraken listing. Fantastic. Crypto overload, I don't really understand what's more important in crypto, the hype or the good fundamentals, because when it's a good fundamentals, Kaspa should really be at $1. What do you think? Good question, Massimino. In this space right now, it's still very much hype that drives prices. But whether the market's going to go, regulations coming through, institutions getting involved, fundamentals is what's going to make it last long term. This market's always been hype. That's why when new projects come out, you normally have those pump more than the older projects. The next, for example, that's why likes of Sui right now or C or Sui, more importantly Sui, I guess. Why Sui is pumping so much better right now than the likes of Solana have been doing for a long time. That's just in the more recent time. This is what Sui's done recently. Solana's done amazing as well, but Sui's a new project. Therefore, that's again hype, VC backing, pumping, it goes up higher. In the long term, when regulations are implemented, you're going to start seeing institutions obviously getting more and more involved. As a result, these projects that have some fundamentals but not great fundamentals but have been just driven on hype, there's going to be in the future, spoiler alert, my personal belief, there's going to be a crypto culling. A lot of projects are going to collapse and just die because they haven't got the VC backing, haven't got the fundamentals. They can't keep themselves up. The ones with fundamentals with good adoption, like Kaspa, will survive that. They have the institutional connection with the KRI, Marathon, Grayscale. Now want to list them as ETF. Getting tier ones. Fantastic news. Finally, I can get rid of that. You finally got tier ones. You're going to start seeing more and more incoming. Going to start speeding up more and more. Kaspa again is now rallying. As I just stated, it would probably happen. The FOMO's here. You've got, again, what you're going to probably see. It depends. It really does depend. I think there's a good chance we'll see Kaspa start rallying to all-time highs. You've got 5 days until the listing, or 4 and a bit days till the listing. It'll probably rally past all-time highs. Listing will happen. Then you'll start seeing a correction. That correction will most likely see that money, again, speculative, not financial advice, what I personally believe. Might see a correction following the Kraken listing when it's actually out. Following that, you'll see more pumping, more people buying Kaspa. That also then will lead to selling off people who made their profit of their, let's just say a 30% gain. It could be much more. We'll have to wait and see. I think we can see a very volatile pump of Kaspa. Again, November being a very bullish month for Kaspa, as always stated. And then we'll see that money flood and cycle into these meme tokens. Again, that's what I believe. We'll have to wait and see if it comes to fruition. But again, very, very big news. So, okay, short answer, Massimino. Right now, hype's the main thing that drives prices, but in the future, it will be fundamentals. You have fundamentals early on now, you're going to do very well in the future. And Kaspa is going to have both. Right now, it has both. Finally, it has both. But it should be much higher. Yeah, Kaspa is going to have a rally soon enough. I still believe, now we have Kraken, I think Kaspa's going to surpass 35 cents a cycle. And no, well, this cycle definitely, in this year, it will surpass 35 cents. I would say it's cheap, long cycle, buy cheap Kaspa. Well, unfortunately, John Attacker Outdoors, that's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. Kaspa is going to start going on a rally, I believe. It's looking like it's had its time. It's been coming down for a long time, had a pump here, came down. And coincidentally, again, this is, again, not me saying I called it, because I had some very good convenience with this right now, with the fact that Kraken just listed. By state of where the market was going at right now, this looked like an Elliott wave, another form of TA. Again, I don't do TA religiously, but something I do highlight because I think it's important to understand it. Elliott wave pattern, we saw the bottom here, one wave up to this part here, wave down to this part here, third up here, fourth, I said we're going to come down to around this region here, around this zone, it came down to here. And now the fifth one, the last part of Elliott wave, this should therefore just be a pump to its all-time high and should surpass it. It should surpass it. At least that's what I'd like to believe, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, very, very bullish. J. Kath, yo bro, thanks for the content. So busy, appreciate you doing your research. Pepe KRC20 will surely start pumping hard soon now that Pepe has ripped. Well worth buying a bag. Pepe KRC20X is lit up. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Pepe's been doing very, very well recently. So and that's following its, I think it was a Robinhood, but I think also a Coinbase listing, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's definitely Robinhood. I mean, I'm not sure if Coinbase was just listed now or in the past, but either way, yes, Robinhood helped Pepe rip absolutely. I mean, that's insane. So I think, again, the sentiment I like to believe, I checked it out yesterday, didn't do anything yesterday, maybe because it's just been delayed, but yeah, I think Pepe may do well following the actual Pepe. But again, do your own research, not financial advice. But again, thank you very much for the kind words, my man. Marathon 117, yeah, again, Marathon is doing very, very well, holding more and more Kaspa. And yeah, that's why I believe that again, they're holding Kaspa because they know what's coming for it. You know, people are saying they're selling to buy Bitcoin. They might do, but I mean, right now they're going to be very, very happy with this announcement. There's no doubt about it. Look, since I've done it, it was down 4% at the beginning of the stream. Go look at the timestamp. Beginning of the stream down 4%, now up 4%. Kaspa could actually finish up here by the end of the day. Kraken listing, absolutely massive. I wonder if number 2 wallet is Kraken. You know what? Following this listing, we might find out very, very soon. There's been no movement in that wallet whatsoever, and KuCoin do have a wallet that was meant to be KuCoin allegedly, but it's not. Otherwise, you've probably seen some money come. It's not had no money come up there at all. So I think this might be Kraken, and we now got a Kraken listing. So fantastic. Hello, DD, welcome back to stream, my man. Do you advise to? I don't advise anything. All right. I understand what you're saying, George. I've got to reiterate this for legal purposes. I will never advise anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll tell you what I do personally, and then you should do your own research and make your own trading investment decisions. I believe that Kaspa is going to go much higher from here. Kraken, again, massive news. It's the first of many listings for Kaspa to come very, very soon. There's a lot big announcements come for Kaspa, KRC20. Obviously getting more adoption, smart contracts coming soon enough, 10 BPS, all this stuff is very, very big for Kaspa. More major tier 1s in due time as well. I think Kaspa is going to go much, much higher. I do not advise you to buy it, but I recommend you do your own research and make your own decisions. And I think Kaspa, personally, for me, is a gem. But this is a good price to cover Kaspa, there's no doubt about it, and it's going to probably go much, much higher. If Bybit can list it, Bybit probably can list Pepe. I'm sure you'll talk about Pepe. I mean, Bybit, again, they do list Kaspa stuff. I'm sure they're going to see more listings coming very, very soon for all these KRC20 tokens as well. I think somebody doesn't want Kaspa to be listed on tier 1s, that's why it's not listed. I mean, potentially, there probably is an element of manipulation going on right now. But we have now got, again, technically speaking, Bybit, according to the KF, is a tier 1. But for us in the community, we believe that we don't consider it a tier 1, which is fair enough, I guess. But we now have finally got a tier 1 coming in 4 days' time. Kraken. What a time to be alive. I'm guessing Discord is popping off as well. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Good morning, Bingo Baggerman. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Do you think the chance capital does something this bull run? No. It will definitely do something this bull run. Again, not financial advice, but I think there's little to no chance it will miss the bull cycle. It's even if it didn't get this Kraken listing, it is number 32. It's too big of a project to miss this cycle, and it's its first cycle ever. Again, we're still in a hype-driven cycle. The first cycle for tokens are always the most bullish and most volatile. There's no way I don't see Kaspa doing nothing this cycle. And now we've got listings coming through. The phone is going to come back. People are going to start pumping the bag more and more. Kaspa's going to go much higher. All of that just means more time to accumulate cheaply. Yeah, although now time's running out. No change. Kaspa does nothing. This bull, yeah, no chance. Kaspa does bull. Yeah, again, no chance. Bull will last minimum until April to the end of the year. We have 5 to 12 months. I agree. Jonathan says that he lost his keys. Yeah, I heard that as well. That's just peak. If that's true, that's just peak. Can stablecoins come before smart contracts? I saw Jane Street wants to switch Solana stables to go Kaspa stables. I've not heard about that from Jane Street. That's huge if that's the case. That's very big if Jane Street wants to go from Solana to Kaspa. I think you need smart contracts first. But again, that's going to be summer next year. So that's not that. It's 6 to 8 months from now. It's not that far. And that would be huge. So I think you do need smart contracts to have stable coins, or at least it's better to do so. Greg, sup quicker than Mr. Start, but watching the replay. Thanks on stream, bro. No worries, my man. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream and you've now caught up to the major announcements of Kraken. I can move that now. I like him do that, but yeah, huge. I think that memes will explode given the pipe they have. Again, yeah, to go back to Master Meme's point about hype driven cycles, memes are pumping right now. Memes are purely hype. That's proof that right now we're still in a hype cycle. Although, funnily enough as well, speaking of which, we do have good news here as well, that Coinbase has now become the #1 iOS finance app in the United States. So that's proof now that retail is back. Also why memes are pumping, because it's still hype. And memes are more so for retail than institutions. Kaspa's for everyone. Bitcoin is for everyone as well, but again, it's mainly being adopted by institutions. We're mainly retail for Kaspa, but that's soon going to be institution as well. But memes are right now purely a retail and hype. Yeah, people like Elon Musk endorsing them or shitting them. But Coinbase right now, proof that retail's back, and that's why memes are doing so well. And that's why, again, these exchanges are listing the memes. That's why Christian Logs are now identified as a meme token. But either way, hopefully it's going to be the first of many for Kaspa. More listings coming very, very soon. The fundamental of Kaspa is there and not to be changed. I use my profits from memes to Kaspa. I do the same thing. I do the very same thing. Yeah, I've just seen the post now. I was a bit late. Everyone saw it before me. They were a bit more on top of it than I was. But yeah, huge news. Kaspa, November 19th. Kaspa rises, KRC20 drops, Kaspa rises. Is that a liquidity issue within the Kaspa universe or liquidity problem within Kaspa overall? So that's the number of newly minted coins. Good question, Mikey. I think it's probably the latter. I would not say it's an issue with Kaspa per se. I think it's just the nature of the market. Because again, you saw it when, I think it was Ethereum that launched that. Was it Ethereum that launched their own memes? I saw a post again a while back in my Discord server. Someone shout out to the man who found it. Who put a post about, common reoccurrences in history, what happens with exchange like protocols like Ethereum, where they launched something new, and when that happened, I think it was memes, then all the money went to the memes and dropped Ethereum's price. So it's just what happened in the market. But once it stabilizes more and more, I mean, look at that, 10%. I'm telling you, it's going to go so much higher. Best part about it as well is I just convinced, literally, I've been telling my mate about it for ages. And I just convinced my mate yesterday. I think Kraken's going to get a bonus. Kaspa's going to get a Kraken listing very, very soon. And he's like, okay, I'll scoop some up. So I'm messaging him right now. Like, huge news. He's now going to be very, very happy making his gains from Kaspa. He finally got into it. I told him about it for months. He didn't want to get into it. And I told him, nah, trust me, it's coming. So I've done my job again. Again, that was not financial advice, but I'm telling you, like, it was coming. And it's here now. Kraken. Huge news. But yeah, I guess, sorry, Mikey tangent. Yes, I think it's more an issue with the crypto space, but I think that's going to change in due time, hopefully. Massive W's all around, you know it, right? Kraken is here. All-time high, here we go, no doubt about it. It's flying right now. We could say, again, November historically been a very, very bullish time for Kaspa. When we saw the Bybit listing, it's going to scroll in right here, Bybit listing, we saw price rises from up to 30% on a daily time frame. Oh look, Bahamas back. Kaspa all-time high 30 cents. Bro, we just got a Kraken listing. You're right. I think Kaspa's going to make 30 cents in the next month, like by the end of this month. I think it's a good possibility. Again, not financial advice, but I think it's a good possibility. Therefore, we could see Kaspa make a run as high as that. Kaspa's right now, according to the power law, is 66.5% undervalued. Kraken listing could cause Kaspa to get back into the support level again of 26, the very minimum. I like to believe that. And it's going to go so much higher from here. You're going to be seeing some significant price rises in such a short period of time following a Bybit listing in the span of like a week or two. We've just now got the confirmation of Kraken and it's up 14%. Kaspa could go much, much higher from here. So much higher from here. And it could very well... Again, I do think we're going to see a new all-time high for Kaspa within the next few days. So yeah, huge, huge news. I hope y'all have Kango because it's about to moonshot. Kango, again, one of the memes could do very, very well, I'm sure, as well. Kraken just confirmed listing. Yep, huge, huge news. No way. Well, time to delete my message about Kraken listing Kaspa. You know it. Eat your words, my man. Absolutely nice. Check dog in. Okay, let's look at dog in. If that's here, dog in. Don't see dog in here. And then give some dog ins here then. Dog in, dog hood. Very, very new project. Well, actually, it's not. It's been around for a while. I mean, yeah. If that's it, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have. For me, that's a straight up. Nah, I don't have to look at it too much. That's okay. Down chart massively. As much as dog season's still about with memes, just me, for me, that's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna catch anything. It's too small, way too small. It's got seemingly no. I mean, it's got some volume right now. It's not too bad. Actually, I tell a lie. That's terrible. 402. I thought that 402k. It's 402. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do nothing. If that's what you're on about, bullish, again, if you hold it, I apologise. It's my personal belief. I don't think it'll do anything. Dog in right here. What's the difference between Kraken and Kraken Pro? They're both the same thing. It's just Kraken Pro tends to be one that makes the listing announcements. Both the same thing, though. Well, I just went on and bought more Kaspa. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. And right now, again, because Kraken listing, because everything's so bullish right now, we have got 150 people in this stream right now. Absolutely massive news. Thankfully, my title says Kaspa Debt addressing tier 1 listings, and I said Kaspa Breakout incoming. You know what? My title was perfect, honestly, conveniently enough. Again, Kaspa right now has come down quite a bit, but people are going to be taking profits here and there. I think we're going to start seeing a gradual leg up. Again, might be wrong, but I think we're going to start seeing a sort of gradual leg up now following Kraken listing. And yeah, if you enjoy these streams, I'm going to be doing these daily. Leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. Because we've been here through thick and thin, been here since the beginning of Kaspa's all-time high, come down massively, and now we finally are going to hopefully start seeing a rally, a new all-time high, and Kaspa's going to go higher and higher from here. So again, if you're on these streams, again, leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more if you want to know about crypto, other market sentiment, and also get up to date with all the news that comes out when it does. Check out my free Discord server, again, link in the description, homepage of my YouTube channel, and also in the chat right now. Once Kaspa gets Kraken, people will start making the excuse that Kraken is in tier 1. Yeah, I'm sure people will. People are going to say, oh, Kraken's not a tier 1 because it's not as big as Coinbase, and got too many tabs open here. It's not as big as Coinbase or you know, Binance, but I mean, it's a top tier exchange. You know, it's right now, especially it's big also for America, because America, you have Uphold, you have Pionex US now, and that's it. To my knowledge, that's it. So now you've got Kraken. So that's the biggest one out of the lot. So that's very, very big. So now the US market, which is the biggest crypto market, can actually get into Kaspa now. People have been holding off or didn't want to use VPN. You now use Kraken. So that's huge, huge news. Very big news. Price on the way up instantly. Yep. Again, look, that little correction I said. I mean, yeah, we saw about 40%, came back down a little bit, and now it's still trying to make a push. Again, that's a very, very bullish pump. Time to look at some memes early and load up as much as possible. You know it. Sold my Kaspa just for sweet, and now I'm a millionaire. Well, Czar, I know you're trolling, so I'm calm with it anyway, but yeah. You're Minero Sweet. I mean, big up to you. You're Minero Sweet, man. Big up to you, Czar. I know you're probably trolling, but either way, I mean, I'm holding Sweet right now, and I'm looking good with Sweet. I'm up on Sweet, so I'm happy I got into it. But I didn't sell my Kaspa bags for it. I just put extra capital into it. I'm holding Kaspa, and I'm glad I've been holding Kaspa the whole time, because now Kaspa's looking much, much better. How high we're going to climb? I suspect all-time highs. I think end of the cycle we'll end up seeing a 35. At the end of this year, we'll see it spot 35 cents. Especially if, but again, Roy O'Neill confirmed that Binance have got Kaspa integration done, and also we need to see some more volume because we haven't got TVL as the KEF stated. So what these tier 1s are going to do, the likes of OKX, Coinbase, and Binance, maybe not so much Coinbase, but Binance and OKX, therefore, they'll be looking at the volume of the other major exchanges, therefore mainly Bybit and their soon-to-be Kraken. They'll look at the volume of those exchanges, and if their volume stays high, which it most likely will do, I like to believe with the bull run also starting now, that will be the volume, the incentive they need to keep the momentum going and list as well. Because I mean, I'm not saying Binance is going to come next week or next month. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we could hopefully see that as a major catalyst to see these listings come sooner than we think. 10 BPS is not far off. Smart contracts are not far off. Tier 1s are inevitable. Marathon are increasing the allocation of Kaspa, mining it more and more. We also have Grayscale, considering a Kaspa under ETF. Grayscale ETF Kaspa, I think, is going to come this cycle as well. So yeah, Kaspa is looking very, very huge. Check out the GOG handle. Again, everyone's loving it all. Imagine Binance this month too. That would be, oh my gosh, that would be $1 Kaspa. Maybe not. Maybe a bit too FOMO, I don't know. But Binance right now, they're listing everything. Memes mainly as well. I mean, you saw Act and Peanut not too long ago. You also Hippo, the Swede chain meme of Mudang. But if Binance is to Kaspa this month as well, I generally think we could see Kaspa jump to 50 cents very, very comfortably. Very comfortably. So that, yeah, like it's got so much higher to go. Flying to 14, yeah, it's going much higher. I think we're going to see Kaspa. I want to believe, again, not financial advice, could be wrong, but I think we'll likely see Kaspa end around this region here on the daily, and then leading up to Kraken listing, the FOMO will build. Because again, we've just heard about it, but not everyone has notifications on like we do, and weren't in tune and lucky to find it at the time we found it. People are going to wake up tomorrow around the world, wherever they are, wake up, see Kaspa pumping so much, look at Kraken, oh, Kraken listing, it'll go up higher. So we're going to probably see a leg up to, it's going to finish maybe around here on the daily, maybe higher, we'll have to see. And then we'll start seeing it make another leg up, all-time high. And then listing will come through, we'll see it hopefully go up higher from there. Sorry to miss the stream. It is official that Kraken can list Kaspa, so sorry for the comment. No, it's all good. Again, we're all happy, we're all up right here. Yeah, that's definitely what I said. Can go on Kaspa, yeah, looking very, very good. $5 Kaspa, let's go. I think it's possible this cycle. If we get the listings and everything else, I think it's possible. I like that word, find all Kaspa. Yeah, exactly. Look, Kaspa, everywhere you look, it's just Kaspa. Everywhere you look, it's Kaspa. Like, that's all you see. It's Kaspa everywhere. Like, every other roadmap for Kraken has been, you know, teasing Kaspa here and there, or nothing at all. And it's had, like, multiple. It's just Kaspa. They just said, you know what? This week, screw anything else. We're dedicating it solely to Kaspa. And I think it's a smart thing. Why? Because if you're listing multiple projects, you'll see a lot of volume coming in, yes. But it means now for that, this week's listings, for anyone who's kind of wanted to find the new projects to get in early, because some people probably just look for listings early and try to get in that project and then get out. They know to only this week focus on Kaspa. Only focus on Kaspa as a listing. They haven't got to focus on, you know, Ton and Bonk or whatever else came out at the time. All these other meme tokens and other stuff that came out at similar time frame in a span of 1 week or in that week period. It's just Kaspa, which is huge, huge news. I would classify Kraken as tier 1, yes. Technically, Bybit as well, but we don't consider that in the community, which is, I guess, a bit weird, because KS did it a tier 1, and I thought it was a tier 1, but we don't, so I'm going to say, for the community's sake, okay, it's not a tier 1, but Kraken, we all say it's a tier 1, so I agree it's tier 1. And it's a big exchange. It's one of the biggest US exchanges, so I guess it's a tier 1. You know, if people are going to have their opinions, of course, tier 1 is community opinion, right? And I think the opinion of the community is, yes, Kraken is a tier 1. And hopefully we'll see like so OKX and Binance follow soon after. OKX is the venture of the KEF, so they are connected. Binance are very close to Kaspa, they got integrated already. Coinbase, again, seemingly going to take their time, but we'll see it come soon enough. And Kraken, again, Kaspa's got a lot more incoming. I mean, this stream I had a lot more to cover, but seemingly got a massive tangent now because Kraken's now here. So, you know, kind of, I mean, yeah. We've got stuff here. I'll put all information again in my free Discord server. So again, check it out. Just look in the description. I'll also probably cover it a little bit more in detail on tomorrow's stream because again, I've kind of lost time now at reaching the hour mark. But we got Ghost Wallet, which is similar to the Phantom Wallet. So that's very, very cool to see. I do like this. I do use the Phantom Wallet, of course, for memes. So that's good to see. Ghost Wallet coming out. And it's set to be released by the end of November. So again, November, again, historically been a very bullish month for Kaspa. More stuff coming. Huge, huge news, make no mistake. I also mentioned this as well. Marathon as well. We got other developments here. Ripple case, SEC. Of course, people don't really care about XRP so much, but this is not me targeting XRP per se. It's more a general thing about crypto. But it's saying here the Ripple case could be dismissed very, very soon by the SEC because recent insight from NYDIG suggests that the change in the SEC leadership may bring greater regulatory clarity to digital assets. I'll read this probably more in detail in tomorrow's stream and also put it in my Discord server again. But ultimately, the SEC, when it gets revamped, when Gary Gensler gets let go, set to be fired by the end of this year, we will see regulations come into play, lawsuits dropped, and assets just flowing in. And we'll see many more listings come to Kaspa as well, because again, Wolfie confirmed that many exchanges know of Kaspa, they want to list Kaspa, but they can't do because of the SEC. So when you have regulatory clarity, Gary Gensler is gone, new SEC, you'll see exchanges probably flood to Kaspa very, very quickly and other exchanges, and just crypto will explode higher and higher from there. Exchanges will throw it in, I'm sure. I believe it will happen. Maybe not, again, not saying this month, but they'll if the volume for these exchanges and Kaspa's still very, very high, I think we'll see it very quickly. I mean, right now we see volume for Kaspa is jumping up very quickly now. I'm sure it'll continue going in this fashion as well. Again, it's been out for what, half an hour? When the actual news gets more mainstream, it'll go up higher from there, I'm sure. I'm not going to lie, I'm looking forward to... there are so many people I saw, and I'm not naming names, people who probably know what I'm talking about if they've been following multiple Kaspa content creators anyways, but a lot of people who are flooding Kaspa, of course, say Kaspa's going to go much lower from here, and, well, it's a good thing to have conviction. That's what I say. Do your research, believe in what you hold, have conviction. That's what I do with Kaspa, and I believe that Kraken was coming. Here it is. Of course, I believed it for a long, long time now. So I'm not saying I called Kraken. I'm not. But I'm saying I believe Kraken would list Kaspa in due time. And it's here. It's here. Finally coming. So Kaspa will most likely not be going nearly as far down as people thought it would go. We'll probably see a pump and correction, because nothing goes up just straight away, but people who are flooding Kaspa saying it's going to go lower, yeah. You either see them apologising, or they just forget it, or some might even delete their videos they've made on it. Either what it is. Kraken, Binance, Robinhood, Kill Me Tier 1s, yeah. I believe they're all Tier 1s as well. So that famous address was Kraken. Again, I had speculated that for a very, very long time. Again, we haven't got confirmation, we haven't got the tag here. The tag's not there, so we don't actually know, but it's very, very likely now. Very likely. Not KuCoin. Yeah, KuCoin is not a Tier 1. I mean, seemingly, apparently it was KuCoin, but, I mean, I think it probably is Kraken. I'm more believing that it's Kraken right now. Yeah, 10% right now. It's come down a little bit, which is to be expected, but it's not going to be, just a massive, candle. I mean, it's going to be a huge one. It was quite a big one. When the news gets out more, so I'm sure it continued to rally, but it's going to be a sort of, again, gradual thing. But we have seen, again, November being a very bullish month for Kaspa. We've seen 3% rises here with Bybit. We saw 10% very, very early on back here. And now I think this time I will probably see a 2x from what's priced at the beginning. So November, of course, started off at 11 cents. So 2x will put it at 22 around here. I think it'll be at least a 2x for Kaspa for November. And may go higher from there again. All the regulatory stuff coming through with Coinbase, with Bitcoin still trying to go higher and higher. You see a lot of stuff coming very, very soon. The WF says stablecoins are set to change the financial system forever. Again, I'll cover this more in tomorrow's stream because obviously Kaspa's got a stablecoin with the gigawatt stablecoin coming soon enough. But again, WF is a very, very big deal. BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF did $5 billion in trading volume for the first time ever today. Absolutely massive news. $100 billion asset manager VanEck says their Bitcoin price target to the cycle is 180k. These vary all the time, but it's a very, very big price target. That's huge to see once more. Again, Coinbase now number 1. And we've got this stuff as well, all of which I will be covering in more detail in tomorrow's stream. So make sure you tune in for that, because again, Kaspa's rally is going to probably only be bigger from here. So I'm very, very happy to see that Kraken is now finally listed Kaspa, and the uncertainty, the FUD, is now rescinding. The FOMO is here. Bitcoin at 93k, but all-time highs. Yeah, Bitcoin's looking very good. And everyone's filling their bags with Kaspa, as you should be doing. It's looking very, very good right now. Just one of the 60k Kaspa. Yeah. Looking massive. I will probably buy in some more once this stream is done. Obviously, I've been DCing. I'm still comfy. I don't need to buy more Kaspa, but you can have for me, you can never have enough Kaspa. Always more to have. Bought at 13 cents. I saw the listing at 0 seconds, but kept order. I mean, yeah. I mean, that is amazing. That's huge news. The candle's looking very, very good. I'm sure it's going to go higher from here. Give a like to this man. We are celebrating the first big listing. You know it. Again, Julie's streams, we're doing these daily for 106 days in a row, I think. Let me check. 106 days in a row. I've been doing these daily live streams. Sometimes really early, sometimes a little bit later, but still daily. I've been loving it every single day, going through hardships, covering the bullish news with the KRC20 around here, with the negative news with the Fed and the Japanese yen and Warren Buffett, with the Middle East situation, all this stuff, trying to reignite conviction and belief in the community time and time again, just saying, if you don't believe in Kaspa, that's fine, get out. But I recommend you do your own research and believe in something. Believe in what Kaspa's going to come for Kaspa. They've got a lot of announcements, and here you go. First big listing, Kraken. Finally, a tier 1, so open doors for new all-time highs. I do strongly believe, not financial advice again, that we will most likely see Kaspa make a new all-time high in November. Most likely in the next few days following this Kraken listing. I'm just going to have to buy with fiat and cash out the memes into fiat since I can swap currently. Again, maybe it's worthwhile, my man. Base have a Mexia and its bots. Yeah, Mexia are doing us dirty. That's maybe why we're seeing Kaspa's price not going parabolic right now, because the Mexi bots are now hard selling to counter this massive surge. Potentially, again, not confirmed, it's speculative. But either way, I think Kaspa's going to go much higher. Jay, stay a little longer. We need you here for the pump to pump the price. It's not me, Kaspa Frog. If anything, I'm calling the price to dump. That's again me just lying, because since I started streaming, it's come down here. You know, now we're here, thankfully. But I had it for the first time yesterday. I think it's Alif. Again, he might be joking, I don't know, but the first time ever someone said, "Can you stop streaming? Because every time since you started streaming, Kaspa's been going down in price." And I laughed at it because I knew it was going to come. I started streaming at the top here, and it's come down here. So now, finally, through thick and thin, we're going to see this pump for Kaspa, and I can't wait. But everyone else sees the Kraken announcement. Yeah, it's going to go parabolic, no doubt about it. Kaspa to the moon. Kaspa, 19th November. I swapped 50% on memes to Kaspa. Absolutely massive news. 70 cents today. I hit 125x on Kaspa this morning. Life is good again. Living the dream. Absolutely. Everyone will sell their memes. I mean, I'm sure we'll probably see these memes potentially start. I mean, I'll refresh the page and see, but potentially we'll see these memes probably start correcting. Right now, we're not seeing anything too significant. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, right now, the FOMO is going to go back to Kaspa. There's no doubt about it. 25 cents today. That would be massive. I'm a bit skeptical about that, but it would be massive. What's up, Bees? Welcome back to the stream, man. Hello, future crypto millionaires. Capitalistic on Kraken. Very big. Beebs. Everyone's in here to the moon. We know it. Kaspa, $20. That I do not believe. If it happens, fantastic, but I do not believe. That's a bit too moon boy for me, bit too unicorn. But if it happens, fantastic. Bought a very huge amount of 82 Kaspa. Hey, Andy, you've been buying Kaspa daily, to my knowledge. You're doing it constantly, so you might have bought a massive amount. So, but either way, stacking it up more and more. There's nothing wrong with DCAing into it. That's what I've been doing. Constantly DCing into Kaspa time and time again. Can Kaspa reach $20.25? I do believe it can. For me, bearish is $2. Likely is 4.5. And bullish is 7. Unicorn is 10. Yeah, absolutely massive. The floodgates are opening. Move your Kaspa to a cold wallet. Hang on. It's official. Tier 1 listing. Yep. Right here, my man. When Kaspa you asked a million times. 19th November. Right here. Nothing but Kaspa. Is no other, not another letter, just KAS everywhere. Just Kraken. Just Kaspa. It's beautiful. It's like a Mozart. Mozart is like a Vincent van Gogh painting. You know, it is beautiful. Beethoven piece. It's absolutely massive. So we've now finally got it. It's what a day to be a Kaspa holder. What a day to be a Kaspa holder. Holy green candle. Everything is so big. So yeah, and according to cheeky Ninja Cat, which I do agree with this much as well. Allegedly, Crypto.com, they seem to launch projects at a similar time to Kraken. Again, that's not confirmed. Look at the volume for Crypto.com, by the way. 16.8 billion is nuts. I mean, Crypto.com is also similar to Coinbase, where it's more so used for whales. Like it's got only 580,000 weekly visits, but it's got that much volume. It's insane. But either way, apparently when Kraken lists, Crypto.com follows soon after. So if that happens again, Kaspa going to the absolute moon and back. Release the Kraken. Couldn't have said it better myself. Absolutely huge. It's massive. Again, I could be here all day just saying it again and again. Kaspa Kraken. It's absolutely huge. Big news. Again, if you enjoy this stream, I'll be doing these daily. Leave a like for the massive milestone and for Kaspa to make a new all-time high in the days to follow. I'm very confident in that. It's been a massive journey, ups and downs. And again, and I can say this, we're still early. We are still early. We still have no Binance, no smart contracts, no 10BPS, no Dagnite, no Grayscale ETF with Kaspa. Marathon is still building up more and more. You know, still got no Coinbase either. We still got major tier 1 still in to come. It's still very early. Still KR, I've not put Kaspa into the energy sector yet. This is what we have seen for Kaspa, how early we are. So yes, absolutely massive. Again, make sure you stay tuned and tune in for tomorrow's stream. I make an announcement in my Discord server, which is on my YouTube homepage right here, where you'll be hearing every single announcement regarding Kaspa and other crypto projects, just a general crypto community trying to learn more about the space to make as much money as possible. Link in the chat, description, also my homepage where you can learn more. I'll be making an announcement about when I go live for my streams. I go live every single day, which is around 4 p.m. UTC. And yeah, I'll be back same time tomorrow, talking about more of the big news following that as well. Hopefully, be analysing the chart more so where Kaspa can go from here. Right now, again, Kaspa once more constantly proving that it does not follow Bitcoin. Kraken is huge. Prediction, again, for the end of this year, now we've got Kraken and hopefully see more following soon enough. I think we'll surpass 35 cents by the end of this year. We'll have to wait and see though. By end of the cycle, with smart contracts seemingly coming in summer, with 10 BPS coming in Q1 2025, with most likely more tier 1s coming soon enough as well, I think we'll see a bare minimum, personal belief, not financial advice, $2 Kaspa, which again is at least a 10-15x from here. Most likely $4 to $5, I like to believe, and then from there on you can probably see it in not just 7, if not 10, depending on the development and adoption of Kaspa. And again, if we get Kaspa ETF as well, it will be absolutely massive. But anyway, with that being said, huge stream today. My heart is racing. My heart is racing. I'm sure everyone else here is absolutely over the moon. Smart contract developments, 10 BPS developments, the finally elusive Kraken, they've been boo-booing us for a long time, is now here. Now here. Everything looking good. Developments are going smooth. Marathon again, increasing the holding of Kaspa. It's just a great day. Fantastic day. So make sure you tune in again tomorrow's stream. Got 56 likes. Again, leave the like on the stream. Helps me more than you know. And yeah, hope you all have a good day. And good night or good morning. And I'll see you all hopefully same time tomorrow. Check my brother. Yeah, I will. I'm going to get a